I realized I started recording. Hello, I'm Jake Allen Graham. This is my review on the 1997 Batman flick called Batman and Robin. The one with George Clooney as Batman. I enjoyed this film enough to give it 8 out of 10, above average for me. It'll rot your brain stupid. Fun of a movie, popcorn flick. It's pee your pants comedy with ice puns. Tons of ice puns and corny one-liners throughout the 3-act structure of the film. Like cowabunga, or a bunch of ice puns. And a bunch of 90s slang. And that's just something, a bunch of stuff that comes out of this movie is genius. Fun. The catchphrases, the costumes. It's many ways like the modern take of Adam West's Batman show. I just wish George Clooney did something did something as his. You know, George Clooney as his Batman, he doesn't do anything with the role to make it his own. I felt like in the Batman and Robin flick he's given. He doesn't want to make it his. He doesn't make it his own. He doesn't like really. I don't know. It doesn't. He doesn't seem like he wants to give his all like he normally gives. It doesn't. And it doesn't know. It seems like he knows how to play the role, or know. It doesn't know if the movie wants. It doesn't know if the movie what wants to do with this Batman now, because it doesn't seem to know if it wants to. It's kind of a confusing a script of direction where how. You know, Batman's played in this movie because George Clooney, he is not sure. You're not sure if he's like playing it straight or playing it for laughs. But I'm not sure what he's trying to do. It just looks like he's. The rest of the cast looks like they're having fun, but. George looks like like giving direction with what they're doing, but George Clooney, I feel like as Batman it's not really giving any direction. He just looks confused half the time, stoned. Like someone experienced their first high. And they're just happy for some reason. That's how George Clooney plays Batman and Bruce Wayne in the role. Just saying. I give this movie an 8 out of 10 is above average. Excuse me. I give this above average because I also enjoyed Chris O'Donnell as Robin again. Even though I don't know what's with the costume design change. Why does he no longer have the Robin logo instead of now he has the Nightwing logo instead? Weird, I thought. Yeah, he still has the cape. And still takes on the wrong name, Robin. I just thought it was confusing for me. Don't know why it's like that. Anyway, so, I was like Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. And I liked her as Poison Ivy. I like Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, take on Mr. Freeze. And Mr. Freeze's goons. And, Mr. Freeze's goons are funny in the movie. They had tons of fun and laughs. This movie is very visually beautiful. Still holds up to today's standards, I think, visually. It's a beautiful movie visually. Batman and Robin from 1997. Batman flick. The last Batman flick in the Burton / Schumacher universe that Burton started and Schumacher took over and ended was Batman and Robin after he took over with Batman Forever and he ended as Batman and Robin. Wow. Personally, I think he should have ended it with Batman Forever. The franchise should have just ended with Batman Forever or ended it with Batman Returns. But it should have ended on the note where you want the crowd wanting for more. If it's a third or a second installment, you know? It's just... But it ended on a good high note, I guess. Because I thought the first 3 Batman movies were that were before Batman and Robin were pretty damn good, actually, I thought, still. Like, 9 out of 10. The other Batman movies, the previous 3. Before Batman and Robin. And I like the returning cast in this movie of Batman and Robin. Pennyworth as the same guy got the same guy to return as Pennyworth in this movie that played him in the previous 3, and also the same guy plays Commissioner Gordon's back, and he's funnier than ever. And a more useless cop than he's ever been in this movie, but he never was that much useful in the first place, not even the Burton movies, I thought, as a Commissioner Gordon. Pretty useless. And a diabetic looking fella. Nothing to add to that topic. And on that note, that's why I give Batman Robin from 1997 a 8 out of 10. Above average classic movie. I'm going to call this a classic in my own right. For me. This is a classic, Batman and Robin. Why? Because I say, if people on the internet can call the first Iron Man movie a classic and the first Spider-Man movie from 2002 a classic, from some people call those movies classics on the internet, I'm sure I can call this movie a classic on the internet. Batman and Robin is a classic you must see. The chain cinema, for better or for worse, whether you like it or not. It's true. I say. It changed comic book movies for better or for worse. The history of where things went after. Batman and Robin got made. Because after Batman and Robin got made, we had we got like less. How do we say? Like we eventually got more stuff like Bryan Singer's X-Men run on his first 2 X-Men movies, directed by him. I see that this end of an era, that this Batman movie is the end of an era in film history for comic book movies, where comic book movies will go away move away from more of the fantastical fantasy elements that comic book movies became, that comic books are known for, that comic book, but while just taking it serious, while just like putting that in the movie, that making it, you know how like what I'm trying to say is like comic book movies after Batman and Robin try to visually look more realistic. And would downplay the comic book logic and fantastical elements of the stuff. After Batman and Robin happened. To me, this feels like a bygone era of filmmaking. Batman and Robin of a movie. And I just feel like after Batman and Robin happened with comic book movies, they try making comic book movies like less fantastical and more grounded to our reality, and less grounded to the comic book logic we wanted, like comic book fans wanted to see. That's how we got shit like Bryan Singer's X-Men run from the first 2 X-Men movies, and yeah, I enjoyed that, but those aren't really comic book. They're not really the comic book X-Men I wanted to see. They don't wear the costumes. They don't embrace the camp elements of the characters, of the history of the characters, like X-Men 97, the show did, and X-Men the Animated Series did. Even Wolverine X-Men did a good job with that. And that's a different X-Men costume show you gotta check out. Great show, from what I've seen. I haven't seen a handful of episodes, so I haven't seen the whole season yet. There's only like 1 season, I think, it ran for. That one specific, Wolverine in the X-Men. And that's how we also got shit like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. And why Batman can no longer wear, why Batman, to this day, we still haven't gotten a proper, accurate Batman costume. Where he wears black, and where he wears like black and gray, or more common, blue and gray tights. We never will get that from Batman, will we? We'll never get... you know, it kind of bugs me that the only Batman that's worn that... That's just... No Batman has worn the Batman costume. His iconic costume, comic book design since, well... Adam West took up the mantle. And after he took, and then Keane took off the mantle, and then we got all black costumes, and that's how Batman became all black. Thanks for that, Burton. And, I just kind of made myself a little sad. On the inside. For a brief moment. Batman and Robin has this, to me, is a classic. It happens to be to me. It's above average 8 out of 10 classic in my eye. Not because it's not because it's like a 9 out of 10, but because it's like marijuana. It's like my love for when I tried marijuana. And then I discover a love for my marijuana. After smoking it, would then smoke my medical marijuana. I wonder that any concert, hopefully, never mind. Anyway, so that's the magic of Batman and Robin. And I have smoked my marijuana before starting this video, by the way. Really good. Just 3 times tonight I have smoked since my dad's went to bed, and then I called him in the middle of the night after told a few times after smoking the first time, and I told him that I'm going to smoke again, and then I came out here, started recording this video now that I'm recording. You're all cut up. So that's why I think Batman and Robin's a classic. It makes me happy. Like my weed does. In my adult years. And that's why in my kid years, it's a 10 out of 10. For me. Wait, what am I talking about? My marijuana? 10 out of 10 smoking, mixed with Batman and Robin reviews smoking. Okay, I got it. I'm making sense now. Batman and Robin's an 8 out of 10. It's because it's kind of the weakest, even though it's still a classic. It's the weakest out of the Batman movies in the Batman saga, started by Tim Burton. It ended with Schumacher with Batman and Robin from 1997. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I love it like I love my marijuana that I smoked regularly. My medical one. I have a card for. That's how much I love this movie. How much I love and appreciate Batman and Robin. I appreciate like it's a blessing, like, to us, human race, to enjoy. Like marijuana is. Also a blessing for us. But mostly for me. This movie is a blessing for my brain, is what I think it is. This movie is a classic. This movie's a classic. is what I'm trying to say to you. Where was I going with this? My marijuana? Oh, yeah. I love this like I love smoking marijuana. Batman and Robin movie. It's very addicting fun. Like the Adam West Batman run from the first 2 seasons. Or Batman the movie from Adam West. But I give those 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. I give those, actually, I think give the first 2 Batman seasons to Adam West Batman. I haven't seen the season 3 yet, okay? I give the season 2 and 1, 10 out of 10. The movie, 10 out of 10. The first Batman was Adam West. The reason why I can't give Batman and Robin a 10 out of 10 is because George Clooney's no Adam West. He cannot replace the great Adam West as Batman. Okay? Suck at George Clooney. You're no Adam West. That's why Adam West Batman is a better Batman than George Clooney. He's awesome. He nailed it as Silver Age Batman. That he took inspiration from Cleary's playing. And, that's my review on the 2 seasons of the 1966 Batman show with Adam West and the Batman movie with Adam West. I give all of those things a 10 out of 10. The Adam West show, first 2 seasons, the Adam West movie, Batman. I give all those... Did I repeat it myself? And I give Batman and Robin an 8 out of 10. And everything with Adam West was the first 2 seasons of Adam West Batman show and Batman movie a 10 out of 10. I recommend those as classic films and classic cinema and show times to watch. Classic shows to watch. Television. Classic television it is. That was Batman. When he played Batman, it was awesome. From what I see, I haven't seen the 3rd season. I've seen all but the 3rd season right now. At this point in life. And now that's my review on Batman, the series and the movie and tie-in with Adam West. And that's my review on Batman and Robin, why I give it an 8 out of 10 from 1997 with George Clooney as Batman. I give that an 8 out of 10 for above average. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this review. Good night, my audience. Enjoy this content. Share my content. Like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button by hitting the bell first button. And then hit the subscribe button to get subscribed. And that's how you get subscribed. Okay, share my videos. Share my videos. Check out my older videos when you want to check them out. And goodbye and good night. I'm going to bed.